Rinky, that was a good session, but honestly, I think I've learned more from the book I just finished. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie.
Oh, yeah, that's a classic. Isn't it about how to be more likable and persuasive?
Exactly. But it's more than charm, it's about understanding people. Carnegie says most people fail not because of lack of knowledge, but because of poor people skills.
That makes sense. So, what stood out the most to you?
The very first principle, don't criticize, condemn, or complain. He says criticism only puts people on the defensive. Instead, try to understand them and offer suggestions with kindness.
That's hard sometimes, especially when someone messes up, but I guess pointing fingers doesn't help either.
Right. Another key idea is to give sincere appreciation, not fake praise, but genuine thanks. It boosts morale and builds trust.
Like saying, thanks for handling the meeting notes. Your summaries really help the team stay on track instead of just good job.
Exactly. Carnegie also talks about erosion and eager want. In other words, frame things in a way that makes sense to the other person's desires.
Like instead of saying, I need you to stay late, say, your skill set would make a huge difference in finishing this on time.
Yes, and that leads into making people like you. He says simple things. Work best, smile, remember names, ask about people's interest, and really listen.
I think I'm good at listening, but remembering names, that's something I need to work on.
Same here, but Carnegie says a person's name is the sweetest sound in any language. Using it builds connections.
What about winning people over without arguing?
Great points. Carnegie says the only way to win an argument is to avoid it. Arguments make people dig in, differ. Instead, find common ground and respect their opinions even when you disagree.
So basically, more empathy, less ego.
Exactly. And if you're wrong, admit quickly. It's not weakness, it builds credibility.
That takes courage. Most people try to hide their mistakes.
Yup, but humility goes a long way. Carnegie's also big on letting others feel important and giving them a reputation to live up to.
That's smart, like saying, I've always admired your creative thinking to encourage someone to keep improving.
Exactly. And when giving feedback, it says start with praise, talk about your own mistakes first, and frame criticisms as a question.
Like I also used to struggle with deadlines. How do you think we can manage time better?
Yes, people feel less attacked and more open to change. Moral of the story is real influence isn't about dominating, it's about understanding. When you lead with empathy, respect, and appreciation, you don't just win friends, you build lasting relationships that uplift everyone around you.